What is happening, denizens of the YouTube hive mind? It's your boy Dan Reese from Zebrano Woodcraft. Over the last few weeks, a good few followers, students, and YouTube subscribers have been sending me pictures of their work, and so I thought that it would be cool to make a new video, hopefully a new video series, where I react to the handmade items that you share with me. I love seeing your work, so if you do make something, especially, using one of my tutorials, and you think, I really want this guy to see this, and I'd love to see his reaction, then, yeah, look, down there, you can tag me on Instagram, or Facebook, or drop into my DMs. Basically, I'm at Zebrano Woodcraft everywhere. And I would really like to make this weekly series thing. So yeah, share your work with me. I love to see what people are making. I love seeing people getting creative. And, maybe I can offer some tips. I'm probably not going to be harsh and evil. So, I don't bite. Share your work with me. Just quickly, before we get into it, if you do want to learn how to make wooden rings, you'd like a cool little introduction, then I have a free guide that you can download. Just follow the link in the description. Pop in your email, let me know where to send it, and it's yours for free. And for those of you who are looking to dive further down the rabbit hole, and you want to get into making some truly epic rings, then I have an online course which is open for enrollment called Next Level Wooden Rings, and there's a link to that in the description as well. So let's get into it. Alright, so our first make today actually truly melted my heart when I saw this. Probably one of the most wholesome things that's happened to me in the span of my entire creative career. Basically, this post was from michael.fritz.msw on Instagram. And I'm not sure if you guys saw one of my previous videos, which is about making rings with polymer clay inlays. Well, basically, it was his children who inspired me to do it, because he sent me a message saying, the kids really want to have a go at making some rings one day. And so I thought, hey, let's make some rings out of polymer clay, because, you don't need any power tools for that. And then lo and behold, a week later, Michael posted this on his Instagram. So those rings were made by like a 7 and a 9-year-old, I believe. And I think they did an amazing job. It's so cool to see you guys getting creative and, learning how to make handmade items. I love it. I think it's so cute. It's so awesome. And I just hope that you keep going and you guys, fall down the rabbit hole and your dad buys some tools when you're old enough to use them. I think it is absolutely delightful. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Who's next? Alright, this one was from at CC Mehil. Looks like from Germany. And this was posted on Instagram. And yeah, again, another polymer clay, marbled polymer clay inlay ring, which I just think looks absolutely awesome. Dude, you did a wicked job. There's nothing bad I can say. I just think the colors look great. The marbling looks great. The overall finish of the ring and the overall aesthetic is wicked. Yeah, good work, man. I'm really impressed. Next was Lewis Kieran. And I was really surprised by this one, actually, because the tutorial I made was about putting a marbled polymer clay inlay into a metal ring core, but Lewis actually made it with Bentwood rings. So some really interesting techniques there, using that colored marbled polymer clay, but then with, it looks like oak on the outside of one of them, like kind of oak collars on the other one. They look awesome. I really love the photo. I love the little stamp that you've got with it. It really kind of helps to portray the handmade nature of the items. I think it's really cool. Well done. Super creative. And I look forward to seeing more jewelry designers and Bentwood ring makers, wooden ring makers in general, using some interesting materials like polymer clay. I think it's really cool. Thanks, Lewis. Really good stuff. All right, this post was from at mountain.woods on Instagram, and he said, after many polishing your ring jokes from his wife, he's pretty happy with the way this one turns out. So it looks like this was one of his first wooden rings or Bentwood rings, and I mean, look at it. It looks so good. The finish is really lovely. It's quite hard actually to get a nice kind of look and finish with like a light wood like that. I'm guessing that's like sycamore or maybe maple. I can't really tell from the photo. But yeah, I always find it really difficult to kind of keep that nice kind of white grain because it kind of gets clogged up with dust and stuff from when you're sanding. So a fantastic job there, a great finish. He said that he's terrible at taking photos, but that's all good. I'm sure that you can kind of prop it up against some bits of bark and, blur out the background and make it all fancy pants. And I look forward to seeing what you make when you buy some exotic woods in. Well done, keep going. Oh yeah, this next one is by my boy Sean Beattie. He's also known as Oddwood Design on Instagram, and he's got an Etsy shop, I believe, and his own website now. Basically, Sean was the first person who ever bought my course, Next Level Wooden Rings, and so I'm eternally grateful to him, as I might not have ever continued if it wasn't for that. But he posted this photo the other day of I think it's titanium on the outside. Yeah, brushed titanium with a Paduk interior and a slice of a Deadpool comic, which I think is really cool. I think Sean's got this line of products he's made where it's like a secret identity product line. So, you get like a superhero on the inside and then like an outside, which is either wood or a metal or something. So amazing work from Sean. Dude, I have to be honest, your work is blowing me away. I'm a little bit worried that you're going to put us all out of business one day. So keep up the great work, man. I love it. Alright, so those are this week's makes. Now, just a little bit of news. This one is from John.Blazy _Dichrolam _LLC. So John Blazy is the dude who makes Dichrolam, which is an amazing dichroic lamination material. Kind of looks a bit like opal / abalone. I made a video about making a ring with this stuff like about a month ago, I guess. And John, bless him, had his inbox flooded by requests from ring makers. So he has now made a specific material, like a laminate material for ring makers. He's done tons of experimentation on it. And this is a photograph of one of the rings that he made for his experiments. He says that the new ring making stock is available from Maker's Material Supply on Instagram, or they've got a website as well. Links will be in the description. Doesn't that stuff look amazing? That's like such a cool looking material. I think that's called the Black Sea. I think it's called Black Sea. Don't quote me on that one, but it looks awesome, and I think it's really cool that John, saw that there was a bit of demand from the ring maker community, and was bang up for making something to kind of help you guys out, because I'm sure we're going to see some really interesting jewelry designs using the Dichrolam material. Awesome stuff. Alright, and so for the last one, I just wanted to give a shout out to another maker. This is just someone, not necessarily ring related, but someone who's making amazing stuff. And this is a guitar from Barlow Guitars. And I just think that is an absolute work of art. I don't play guitar. I used to be in a metal band in my youth called the Epic of Gilgamesh, but I was never very good. And so I stopped playing a good few years ago. But when I see things like this, I want to get back into it. So I think that this is a guitar. The model is called the Falcon 2, which is a sick name, and the materials used were one-piece top of camphor burl, and that camphor burl looks so nice. Bog oak middle, one-piece Spanish cedar body, Malagasy ebony fretboard, Spanish cedar frame with maple and ebony neck, and then it's got all sorts of cool hardware on there, which, you know, I don't really know about, but good lord, that is a beautiful looking guitar. So if you guys get a chance and you fancy, you know, following a craftsman who's just really making beautiful stuff, then at Barlow Guitars on Instagram. I think Ricky Barlow is based in New York, and he makes these beautiful custom guitars. Kind of makes me want to start playing again, just so I can buy one. So let me know in the comments which was your favorite ring. And also, if you have any items you'd like to share with me, then just tag me at Zebrano Woodcraft on Facebook, Instagram, or you can even drop into my DMs. And I would love to share them here on this YouTube show. Can we call it a YouTube show? I'd love to make a series out of this. So yeah, get involved. Send me some stuff. I want to see your work, bro. See you next week.